To modify an exercise, the first thing we have to do is make the lesson editable, if it's not already. In the syllabus, agenda, or the content of the course, you can distinguish between the editable lessons because the icon that appears to the left of the name is in a black color, while the non-editable lessons is shown in a lighter gray. Then, as we already commented, once inside a lesson of a course, to access an exercise, we can click on it. Depending on the type of exercise, the aspect of it will vary. In any case, from the buttons at the top, we can run it, move to the previous or the next exercise of the lesson, or click on the number of exercises that we want to access. The View Original Exercise button will show us in a new tab the exercise of the original course from which this came from. This can help us to see if this exercise from the course it comes from and if we have permission to edit it. These changes would be applied automatically in all other courses where this exercise was referred to. To make changes in the exercise, we must click on the Edit this exercise button. That way we can already modify the different elements that appear in the exercise, items, images, audios, etc. Add new items, delete them, change the instructions or statement of the exercise, or even change the type or format of the exercise. When you edit an exercise, the link with the original exercise from which it came from would be broken, so that if changes are made in the original exercise at some later time, they will not be reflected here. From the Change button of the Format section, we can change the type or format of the exercise, choosing it from a list of possible choices. The Edit button of the Instructions and the Example sections allows you to change the text of instructions or the exercise statement and the example thereof respectively. The Translations link is used to include translations of the enunciation in different languages, if you need it or consider it necessary in the exercise you are creating or modifying. The different existing translations appear as buttons in the Instructions section. You can press these buttons to see the corresponding translation. To delete a translation, simply delete the text from it and accept this box. In the Items section appear the different items, phrases, or questions of which the exercise consists of, which are different activities or questions that the student must answer. You can modify existing ones, delete them, or create new items with your own images, text, and audios. To modify any of the existing items, use the Edit link, indicating the element of the item to be modified, image, text, video, translations, etc. From the Edit link, you can also delete the item or move it to a new position within the current exercise. For example, in the case of an image, if we wanted to change it, we could use any of the available images in the Dexway resources from the search option. upload any image of our own that we want, upload option, or create a temporary image with a certain text, option create temporal. To modify the different elements of an item, text, images, audios, or videos, in addition to the edit link, we can also click on them directly from the item in question. When editing an audio element, we can find the audio we want to use between the Dexway Resource Library search option, record the audio to be used microphone option, or upload the audio file from a file that we have on our computer file option. Another option is to use some of the available voice synthesizers. After entering the corresponding text, we will click on one of the buttons with the name Brian, Amy, or Emma.
Where is the main train station?
Where is the main train station?
The edit option shows a simple audio editor that can be used to edit the audio waveform. Cut, copy, or paste fragments, make fades so that the audio appears or disappears progressively, etc. We can also include indications about the actor or character who pronounces said audio and some additional instructions for the voice actor. Useful in case the audio had to be recorded by some person or external company and needed additional indications about said recording. The status can indicate if this is a temporary recording and we have to include it in the voice recording script for the external person or company. If this is a temporary recording but it does not have to be included in the voice recording script, if the audio is pending review, if the audio recording is in progress, or if the audio is ready to publish. Regarding the text, we have the syntax help button, which shows a small help on the format that we can use in the text to indicate the different questions we can ask the student and the correct answer or answers to the item. The copy link allows you to copy the different elements of the item, image, audio, or video, or the item itself, then paste the item in another item or paste the item in the same or another exercise through the paste option. The Create New Item link allows you to create new items in the current exercise. Copy Multiple allows you to select several items to copy them and then paste them in the same or in another exercise, and Delete Multiple is similar to the previous one but selecting several items to eliminate them. The Import Vocabulary option allows selecting a vocabulary term of all Dexway resources to be imported in the exercise, so that you would already have a new item with the image, text, and audio of said vocabulary term. Then, if necessary, we could customize it in the way we want it. Finally, from the Properties tab of the exercise, we can change the title of the exercise and indicate the objectives. If we press the Edit button on the objectives, a window will open from which we can see all the objectives, being able to search and select the appropriate ones. From the New Objectives button, at the bottom of this window, we can create a new objective indicating a name, category, and level. The option Display on Screen indicates if the objective or objectives of the exercise will be shown automatically when the student accesses the exercise. If they are not shown automatically, the student can show them from the corresponding button in the course execution environment.